warm welcome to this beautiful Tuesday morning in the nation's capital, and we welcome you to this edition of the program Good Morning Abuja. My name is Deborah Abba Usman, and today's edition of the program promises to be engaging. We're going to inform you, educate you, and of course, entertain you on our show today. So if you are still in bed, rise up so we can do this show together. Now, let's start the program with a motivational talk to put us in the right frame of mind.
So why let procrastination steal away your time and your shine? You have potential. Everybody, everyone has a gift. And this gift is meant to be shared with the world. According to an astounding speaker in person of Teresa Nwachukwu, she said, and I quote, "Everybody has a message. It's your duty to share it with the world. If you don't share it, you're hurting the world." But imagine that you eventually shared it at the wrong timing. Then the world no longer needs your message. Take advantage of the now. There is power in starting. And not just starting now. Start. Just start. This is the best advice that I've gotten in a decade. And it has catapulted me, changed the trajectory of my movements, positioned me in where I am, and given me access to see that there's more to be achieved. But what if I hadn't started? What if that call, I didn't make it? What if that business proposal, I didn't send it? What if I never asked her to marry me at that moment?
That's our motivational talk there, and we have been well motivated enough to start our day's activities. And next on our lineup is our Keep Fit segment. Let's go do some general body exercise.
Let's go. Go. Hey, bend your knees. Be smart. Like you need your team. If it helps, do it to the side. Hold yourself accountable. Go. Take it down. Let's work. 4 more. 2. Come on. Go. Tiny. Yes. This way.
That was our Keep Fit segment there, and like we always preach on this program, please make exercise your priority because it takes you away from the hospital and it makes you fit for everyday's activities. And now let's go on our very first break on the show. When we come back, we have so much to give to you today, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
Like, which of the questions you have?
Yes, it's maybe like, and today we have a fantastic personality.
We run this mother. Girls. Who run the world? 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 Girls. Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother?
What a man can do, a woman can do even better.
Good to know you have rejoined us again on the program, and it is showing only on the Unity Station NCA Channel 5 Abuja. Now, I have a guest with me here in the studio, and he's going to talk to us on a very interesting topic, talking about teaching and harmonizing people through songs and hymns. He's one person that have the love of nations at heart, and he has decided to bring people together through teaching people in songs and in hymns. Help me welcome Sir Uwem Jonah Use to the program. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah,
Hope I
thank you.
got the pronunciation of your name well.
You got it
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Okay, we want to start by, giving a background before we come to the book, teaching and harmonizing people through song. Now, we want you to tell us how did you start music?
Well, I started at a very tender age. My mother, my late mother, was a lover of music,
Wow.
and even at that level, she brought me up to understand that music is very important, especially Christian music.
Okay.
That if you really want to get close to God and get God to, help you and solve your problem, then you need to know how to praise and worship Him. And that once you do that, the presence of God will come. And once the presence of God is with you, it means that you're okay.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
problem is solved.
It's solved.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. So, we want you to talk to us each time you sing, each time through your hymns, especially. What is that feeling for you when you see people enjoying the song and being blessed with the song?
Anytime I see people sing my hymn, I have that feeling of satisfaction,
Wow.
joy that God has used me to touch lives. Because there are many people that have sung the hymn and testify about how God touched them in terms of healing and all other things. So when I hear all these testimonies, I feel happy. I feel satisfied. Yeah, that's the way I
Okay.
feel.
You feel happy, you feel satisfied. And there is no way you can separate the hymn, the song from playing of instruments. Yes, playing of
Yes.
instruments by harmonizing all the songs together. Which of the instruments do you play and do you train people?
I train people.
Okay.
I play a number of instruments.
Oh,
I play the organ keyboard. I play euphonium.
wow.
I play violin, but not much. I play saxophone. In fact, saxophone is one of my best
There's, I know,
instruments.
I can
I
see.
play a little of trumpet.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So I
So,
play a number of musical instruments.
okay.
And for you to be able to write and sing very well, you need the knowledge of the musical instrument.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because this instrument will sharpen you, will help you, to be focused in terms of being able to identify notes, on the scale. So being able to play the instrument will really help you in the music ministry.
Okay, for like people that have love for songs, love for music, and they don't have the voice, and age is not on their side, and they say you need every strength inside of you to be able to bring out the tone, to be able to sing effectively. How do you manage such people?
The truth is that anybody can sing.
Wow, so I can
And
sing.
you can sing.
Wow,
Singing is a spiritual thing. The first thing is your desire and the readiness to get committed. Once you have the desire and you really want to sing, singing is not, you don't force yourself. It's not by strength. It's your ability to control your breathing system.
okay,
Yes. So by the time you are able to control your breathing, then you can sing very well. And
wow,
it's part of the training we give to people that wants to sing. For instance, as a man, my voice is so deep. I can sing bass very well. But if I want to teach people, who sing treble or the second part, alto or tenor, so I need to be ready to control my breath very well, or otherwise I will not be able to get any high
You are
pitch.
teaching us already processes and steps. Okay, now there's one of this question that always comes to me anytime I engage music ministers like you. They say music is a food for the soul. It can only interpret to the soul. How do you agree with that, and what is your own take on that?
Truly, music is the food of the soul. For instance, anybody who is in a state of despair,
Yeah.
once the person begins to sing, you forget about whatever that is happening. Okay, let's look at the secular world, for instance. If you go to where there's a music program and they begin to sing, definitely there's no way you will not focus on the music and forget about your problem. Now, you look at the story of Saul in the Bible. Anytime the evil spirit, you know, come upon him, and then he will call David to play. And once he plays, the situation will subside. And once the music stops, the problem will come back again. And even God loves music.
So if I allow you to talk, you will keep talking and talking. And now, for your love for songs and hymns has brought you together to bring this book together, talking about abiding grace, hymns, and anthems, as well as, yes, comment and selected Christian hymns. Growing up in those days, because of my background anyway, I'm a Christian. We sing songs in the church, and I love hymns. I love hymns a lot. So when I saw this your book, it takes me back. Now tell us, for you putting this together, the central message you are trying to portray.
The central message is to um, disseminate
Okay.
the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ
Okay.
through hymns.
Okay.
Hymns are not just like any other songs. Ordinary choruses that was produced last year can disappear today.
You can.
But
Sure.
the hymns of many, many centuries ago are still being sung today as if they are new. And that is because of hymns coincides sermon packaged to articulate and enunciate the biblical truth. So through hymns, we're able to take the gospel to as many places as possible, especially because people love music. And like we've said earlier, music is the food
Food
of the
for the
soul.
soul.
So many people want to feed their souls with
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 good
the
music
food that
and
we feed.
hymns.
So yes.
All right, thank you so much. And now, since we are looking at teaching and bringing people together through songs and hymns, and what do you intend? How do you intend bringing people, especially the body of Christ, which you represent, together
Yes.
through hymns?
Well, the first thing I did was to get a veritable platform
Okay.
to disseminate the message through the hymns. And I started with the inauguration of a platform known as the Festival of 12 Hymns. And
Okay.
the first edition took place on the 22nd of January 2025. And fortunately, that day happened to be my own birthday.
Birthday.
And so that was the day we inaugurated the platform.
Wow.
and they launched the two books and one of my music albums.
Wow.
Yes, and so that platform is non-denominational
Okay.
because the mass choir for the platform, has a representative from so many churches,
Okay.
from Methodist, Anglican, Presbyterian, Dunamis, Redeem, so many churches coming together to sing and glorify the name of God. And to disseminate the information, your station was there,
Wow.
AIT
Yeah.
was there, the Federal Radio Corporation Nigeria was there, Capital FM, and so many radio stations.
Okay.
And
And again, we are in the internet world and age now. How do you intend spreading some of these songs to uh, on the internet?
thank you very much for that question. Yes, we took that into consideration as we speak. The books are in Amazon.
Okay.
And of course, these are not the only books that I've
Oh,
written.
okay.
I have other books that are on Amazon. And then the music is in all the digital platforms like
Wow.
Boomplay,
Awesome. Okay.
Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and so on and so forth. Over 200, outlets in the digital platform. So
Okay. Okay. Well, time is not on our side. Before I let you go, you quickly take this beautiful instrument that is beside you and give us just a line or two before we go.
okay.
All right.
So I think I would like to do the popular
Okay.
hymns that people
We'll listen and
will listen and
understand.
understand. Okay.
Time is not on our side, like I said. Quickly before I let you go, your final words and your words of advice to all of us, of viewers watching right now.
My words of advice is that it's good to praise and worship God
Okay.
through songs, especially hymns, because the spirit that goes with hymns is quite different from any other song. So people should reach out to as many people as possible through hymn singing. And in fact, what is going on in the world in Nigeria today is a era for community singing. You see many people organizing at the community level, the church level, singing hymns, and the joy, the peace
It brings.
it
It
brings
can only be imagined.
is exceedingly
Wow.
unimaginable.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time with us on the
Thank you.
program this morning, Sir Owem Jonah Hussein, music minister, also author and a writer. We
Right.
appreciate you
Thank you very
bringing
much.
people together, teaching people together, and harmonizing people through songs
Through
and
song.
hymns. Like you told us that the spirit behind singing can just be imagined. You can only feel it.
Can
Thank you so
feel it.
much for your
Thank you
time with
very
us
much.
this
And
morning.
quickly before we go,
Okay.
let me use the opportunity to invite everybody to the 2025 Kubwa Mega Easter concert happening at
Okay.
the Methodist Cathedral of Grace,
Okay.
Vestry Kubwa.
Okay.
And one of my latest album, focusing mainly on the Easter hymns, will be publicly presented that very day.
So we are
I
all
invite the
invited to come
NTA.
and sing hymns
Yes,
again. All
yes.
right. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time
you.
with us this
Thank you
morning.
very much.
Okay. All right, the program is Good Morning Abuja. Let's quickly go on this quick break. We'll be right back after now. Stay with us, please.
Hello friends, welcome to Kiddies Zone. My name is Omar with Erse. Here with me is
Oguntayo, I am Kosi Justina, and today we have many fun things in store for you.
I had so much fun and I hope you had fun.
Exactly, it was exciting, especially when I saw the lion, ostriches, and buffaloes.
Good to know you have rejoined us again. And the program is Good Morning Abuja, and it is showing only on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And now let's talk about health. Every 15th of April is celebrated as World Biomedical Science Day, and we are celebrating the day today. Why are we celebrating the day? I have the Chairman Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria, FCT branch, in person of Musa Wazani, to talk to us the need to celebrate such a day. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning, viewers.
You're
Good
welcome.
morning, the moderator of this program. My name is Musa Wazani, as I said, and we are celebrating the World Biomedical Day to showcase what we do as professionals in the health sector.
You're welcome. In as much as you will not allow me to ask you before you start
Okay.
responding, because I could see that you cannot wait to start responding. What a great day to celebrate a day like this. Now you take us into the core message and the reason why we should celebrate such a day.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Sometimes in 1996, somewhere in Oslo, Norway,
Okay.
the International Federation of Biomedical Laboratory Science is a global organization that a global body that comprises all professionals in the laboratory field, especially whether you are called medical laboratory scientists, biomedical laboratory scientists, medical laboratory technologists, as the nomenclature implies, globally.
Globally.
Yes. So they formed that day to celebrate the medical laboratory scientists. We are called medical laboratory scientists in Nigeria. So, and the major objective of that is to let the world and member of the public know what we do behind the scene.
Okay.
The medical laboratory scientists does a lot to enhance patient care, patient safety, and environmental safety and community safety. Now, beyond diagnosis, we generate data that is used for planning, data that is used for research, whether you want to talk about pharmaceutical industry, whether you want to talk about new medical um, findings, data generated from the laboratory is very pivotal in, yeah, very, very important. Now, beyond that, we also marking the day to also sensitize as many citizens that are interested to join the profession. Now, it is very important to note that medical laboratory scientists produce results that enhance treatment or prognosis or management of the patient. So this is what we do. And you know, now we are dealing with evidence-based medicine, where diseases mimic each other. You might have headache or fever with maybe malaria, typhoid, cancer, or whatever it is. Those symptoms might not tell you directly that this is what is wrong with you until you push for evidence base, where you go to the lab and you identify the causative agent. And now that information, that data will guide the clinicians in managing such patient or treating such patient. Thank you.
Health is very, very important. They say a word is enough. Like you told us this morning, drop the fear aside and once in a while go for medical check. And now, as we celebrate our World Biomedical Science Day today, what is the theme for today and why?
The theme for today is promoting sustainability in diagnosis. And let me break it down a little. Promoting sustainability in diagnosis is all encompassing in the sense that quality test results, even in terms of procurement, are you procuring materials that that can be recycled or can be degraded biologically? Are you recycling items that once is in the soil, it gets decomposed? That's sustainability. Then concerning the environment, your product or the outcome of your activity in the lab, how does it impact the environment? You know, sometimes if you did not apply good laboratory practice, it's going to affect the community. Some of the pathogens can be contaminated to the community. So these are issues that we are marking this day to see how it's going to be addressed, like research, data, and the new technology that are coming. Are they sustainable? We have a lot of technologies that are coming in, a lot of machines, but the problem is there are some technology that are hazardous in the sense that it emits radiations that affect the ecosystem, affect even the personnel, affect even the patient. That is not sustainable. So we are looking at how technology that is coming will also help in sustaining laboratory practices. And you know, just like what I said earlier, the medical laboratory scientists, after your sample is received or given and you go and you are sleeping, somebody is there in the lab throughout the night working to make sure that you get a good laboratory outcome.
We need to celebrate you.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
as we celebrate today, what are the programs lined up for the viewers' attention?
Yes, the program that is lined up for the viewers' attention is that we are rendering free laboratory services.
Wow, free services today.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
In
All right.
FMC Jabi, there's a blood drive and some tests. There's biosensor. There's new age in Otaku. So member of the public that access that, because we know how important it is, especially the donor blood drive. If you go to there, you are likely to get free blood. We are members of the public are also encouraged to go and donate blood to help the needy in terms of the free
You talked
services.
about technology. Now, how do we leverage on the new technology that is coming to sustain health-wise? How do you think we can leverage on that?
The technology that we are having these days is that we use micro samples.
Okay.
That is, you don't need much of your sample to be taken before findings can be made. Then, okay, it's called nanotechnology.
Nanotechnology.
Yes.
We have remembered nanotechnology.
Nanotechnology deals with micro samples
Okay.
and deals with particles, tiny particles like silver particles, carbon tubules. In fact, with this technology now, it is possible to identify a cancer cell and put a tube and inject a drug directly to kill that cells. And so it is in the lab where you see the point of care testing. There's devices we call point of care testing that is not as precise as the conventional laboratory equipment that is being run. But now with improvement of technology, like the nanoscale technology, we are reaching to a point that even at your comfort, that device can be able to be a good indicator of your health status, of your test. So the major challenge we are having there is regulation. You know, the medical laboratory scientists and the council need to be encouraged to ensure the regulation of this equipment that comes, because most of these equipment, you have some, for instance, you look at the linearity, look at the wavelength accuracy, you look at the precision, and this profession have the capacity to reduce medical tourism to the barest minimum. Because if you are sure of the outcome of your result, I don't think you have any need to go abroad to go and run any test services.
Exactly. I think we have joined the profession already, and that is what we are doing right now. Thank you so
very
much
Yeah.
for your time with us, Musa Waziri, the Chairman Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria, FCT chapter branch. Okay, thank you so much for your time with us.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay. The program is Good Morning Abuja. Let's quickly go on this quick break. We'll be right back after now. Stay with us, please.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? We are ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
They know my story.
Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B.
Ladylike!
This is Entertainment Gist.
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
That is for zakah to cure our greed.
The purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos. This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
We are going to look at the importance of culture and its impact on our society. And to do that with me is the President Society of Nigerian Artists with us this morning. Help us welcome Muhammad Sulaiman to the program. Sir, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Okay. I'm honored to be here.
All right. When we talk about culture, we cannot explain it to the point that we can really understand, because culture is part of us. We are part of culture. Now, as we celebrate today, Universal Day of Culture, I want you to take us through the journey of what culture is all about and how we can appreciate our culture.
Well, thank you very much. Basically, I would say culture is about shared values. It's about the traditions of a people. It's about the language. It's about literature. It's about the economy of a people. So if you want to look at it, by and large, it's on a very large scale. So you won't say this is particular, say, to say you have a general definition of culture, say, world over. So wherever you go, that is why it says it speaks about the customs, the beliefs, the expected thoughts of a people.
Okay.
So, and then in Nigeria, we just know that culturally we brag and say that we are probably leading in the world. But that is because we see the number of, say the different cultures and cultural traditions that we have around Nigeria. So that has brought us up to that level, and we can brag about that.
Okay. And in bragging about that, we know that our culture has really shaped us as an individual, family, community, and the country at large. I want you to take us through how well and how far has this culture shaping us as an individual?
Well, I would say that the way culture shapes communities is about when, say, somebody looks at particular units, you say it's about the enhancement of a language. You want to say it's about their festivals, it's about their cultural integration amongst themselves. So you want to look at them from pockets of, say, individual institutions or, say, groups of people. So there are too many of them in Nigeria that have maintained that aspect of, say, culture itself, where you have a group of people celebrate particular things that are so very, very genuine to them. You have yam festivals, you have Doba, you have Argungu Fishing Festival, you have a lot of those ones there. So when you look at those areas, you want to say that it has managed to shape the people because those that come from there, like if you're from up north, you are expected to dress in a particular manner. If you're traditionally from, say, if you believe in the traditional institutions, you're also from the southwest or you're from the southeast, any way that you're from, people look at you and begin to think so. So how it has been able to shape the thing is about the integration, where you find somebody, he's not from a particular place entirely, but he understands that he is culturally Nigerian, so he's able to move into those other areas. So it's been shaping the society very well.
It's been shaping the society. And as well as we all know that culture is our identity, talking about our attires, our dresses, our dances, and our food. How well do you think we should appreciate this culture, one another? You've mentioned something about that, but I want you to throw more light. I'm not from your place, but I can't behave like you when I get to your place. That is appreciating your place. And some persons, when you look at some persons, they will not want to identify with others. How can we use today to appreciate our cultural heritage?
Yes, I have seen a lot of things happen deliberately because I want to look at the Nigerian state on a very global level now, for instance. What other people will do to pull you into their own systems, like you said about dress culture. And then we all know it's far beyond that. The food culture is there, too many aspects. So what other climes will do, what other nations will do is that they try to instill or push some of that is, originally them into others so that they force it into their system. Like in Nigeria, if you ask me, I'll tell you that we're fast losing it into other cultures.
Wow.
Yes, so now when you look at it, for instance, if I would say, how to foster this? Why won't even two states come together and say, we want to have a cultural festival? Why won't three or why won't regions say that we want to have a thing that's like about the food traditions of the people of the Southeast, for instance? Or even the people from Akwa Ibom that brag so much about, Edika and
Their
the rest there.
food.
Yes. So why won't even there be an Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, Delta states, and then put all of that together? Those that believe that they have things to put on tables. So when you begin to promote that, the younger ones that will come up will also come out with different ideas by introducing culinary art into it, where you find that the ways that the food being projected is so very, very wonderful. Why do we go to continental dishes? Because they are served so much better. How come ours are still in two bowls? You put from here and put into the soup and then to your mouth. Haven't we moved on? We have been independent since 1960, we say. And we still eat the same way, we dance the same way, dress the same way. Have we enhanced that part for others to want to look at? So my opinion is until we begin to come together as small, small units of blocks, that is when we will now promote.
Okay, thank you so much. As we celebrate Cultural Day, Universal Day of Culture, now, how can cultural diversity strengthen or challenge community relationship? I know you have talked to us about how it brings us together, what we can do to make better. How does the cultural diversity strengthen us?
That is why I said earlier, if you can pull in more than one state to another, what it does unconsciously is that, for instance, Taraba and Benue State, we know that over a long period of time, the Jukuns, the Tiv on the other side, have been at loggerheads, for instance. Now you now have a festival because the Jukuns actually live in Benue and the Tivs also in the other state now.
Yes.
These are people that are like, they don't even think about borderlines also, but the communities had been at war, and we know also. So, but these days I think it's,
So
yeah.
fine.
But then you must deliberately create something
Okay.
that will actually pull these people in together so they can reap from the benefits of, they joining in together. It's all, culture is just about, all about embracing people and then making them much, much better.
Much, much better. Like the theme for the year.
Mhm.
In your recap, you told us that the theme for the year is embrace the journey and shape our
Future.
future. Yes. So how quickly?
Yes, so what it says is that from that you can understand that when they say embrace the journey, it means not just the journey itself, that is the cultures and traditions of
Yes.
people, so that the future can be far, far much better. If I understand the things that you do, and I also like understand that it has been very, very responsible for you living so much well, a community that is engaged in educating its own people. I will want to say that shaping the future means that I can actually pick up the very positive things to take care of the needs of tomorrows that we have. And these tomorrows that we're talking about are about our children, our grandchildren, and the rest there. So culture actually should be that institution that prepares you for future, like the many, many years to come. If not, it's
I
not.
know you have said so many things about the importance of culture and how it impacts on the society. But quickly before I let you go, your final words, your words of advice to our viewers watching us now.
Okay, my word would be to say that please let's look at what cultural tourism is as we do all of this. Well, what cultural tourism actually has for people is that if you look globally, it has over $1 billion into the industry. If you look at Asia Pacific, for instance, it's about 300 and something $1 million in it. Now in Nigeria, we have not worked so much on that. So for cultural tourism, because when people talk about culture in Nigeria, most people just want to believe that it's a thing of the old or of a thing. No, it's the renewable ways that you think and do things for yourselves. So my words would be like, please, let's embrace this. This is what defines us. We cannot be defined by other people and their languages and their tones and the things that they do. Growing up means that we have decided that as a people, we will continue to like value those things that we have that are original to us. And that is how differently we can be in the global scene, and how much better we can actually treat ourselves nicer in becoming a better
Thank you
Nigerian.
so much. Thank you so much. Like you say in your word that culture defines us. And with culture, we can work together as a people and we can see ourselves through the eyes of one another. Thank you so much for coming on our show today, Muhammad Suleiman, who is the President Society of Nigerian Artists. We do really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
All right, the program is Good Morning Abuja. Let's quickly go on this quick break. We'll be right back after now. Stay with us, please.
I don't even know where to start from. Like, which of the questions do I have? Okay, first.
Yes, it's ladylike. And today we have a fantastic personality.
We run this mother. Girls, who run the world? 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 Girls, who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother?
What a man can do, a woman can do even better, 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 better,
Good to know you are still with us on the program Good Morning Abuja. And there is no way this program can come to an end without the inputs, the contributions of our children. Now let's bring our children up on this segment of What Can You Do?
name is Alamkwasi Justina Oguntayo.
And my name is Itamani.
Welcome to What Can You Do?
Today we're gonna be making my sign necklaces, which is really fun and cool. So this is what you're gonna need for the craft. A jar of water, scissors, a paper plate, a hole puncher, a paintbrush, some paint, and some yarn. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna need to do for this craft is we're gonna cut a line right in the center, and now we're gonna cut it all around. Almost done. And it should now look like this. We're gonna cut another line. Should look like that. So the next step is take the hole puncher and make a hole in it. Oh, ooh, there's our first punch. Now we're just gonna do the other one. So this might be a little hard, so you might wanna ask a parent. So I've got my two holes over here, or hearts. Now it's yarn part. So we're gonna take the yarn, cut a small piece, about that big, and we're gonna take it and put it right in the hearts like that. So now I'm just gonna tie a knot on it, just like this. And now I'm just gonna do the other side now. Exactly the same like I did. So there, should look like that. And now, it's painting time. On my sign necklace.
Thank you so much, our children there. And now, the next segment we're about to bring to you is our musical break. Let's take you down memory lane and enjoy some old school songs together.
What's that crap? Papa know it all. I got my own life, you got your own life. Live your own life and set me free. Mind your business and live my business. You know everything, Papa know it all. Very little knowledge is dangerous. stop bugging me, stop bothering me, stop bugging me, stop fussing me, stop fighting me, stop yelling me. It's my life. It's my life. It's my life, my world. 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 It's my life. Do you understand? I live the way I want to live. I make decisions day and night. Show me signs and good examples. Stop telling people how to run your business. Take a trip to east and west. You find out you don't know anything. Everybody's getting tired of you. Sometimes you have to look and listen. You can even learn from me. Little knowledge is dangerous. It's my life. It's my life. It's my life, my world. 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 It's my life. Set me free, so you beg, so you lie. What you see is what you get. Listen to people and sort things out. Things I do them no more. Things I say them no more. Changes come once in life. Stop bugging me, stop bothering me, stop bugging me, stop fussing me, stop fighting me, stop yelling me, stop telling me, stop seeing me. It's my life. It's my life. It's my life, my world. 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 It's my life.
Awesome old school songs there. I really enjoyed myself back here in the studio. I know you did as well. And if you've just tuned in, you have missed so much on our show today. But for the rest part of the show, you still have one or two information to go home with. Next is our weather prospect for today. Let's see it. And with that weather forecast, we conclude this edition of the program Good Morning Abuja. And we thank you so much for being part of our show. We told you we're going to inform you, educate you, and entertain you on our show today, and we've done just that. Join us tomorrow morning again for another interesting episode of the program Good Morning Abuja. And from all of us here, we say, do have a blissful day today. I've been your host, Deborah Abba Usman.